Okay, hello friends. Welcome to my channel. I'm very excited to have a brand new indie brand to show you, and that is this beautiful palette by Kryptein Cosmetics. I had never heard of this this brand at all, and I saw one review, and I'm not normally a purple person, and I fell in love. And in fact, if I can link her video and give her a little bit of love, I will down below for you so you can watch her review. She's got the most biggest, beautiful eyes, and they so much lid space. Like I'm older, so I have hooded eyes. I have a lot of lid space too, but I have hooded eyes. She created some of the most stunning looks, so I want you to take a gander over there as well. But this is a 12-pan, very special palette. All of the shades have something to do with a little purple to them. Mostly. This one doesn't. This look I have on. By the way, this look I have on is a bonus look kind of near at the end. I did 1, 2, 3 looks with the palette, and then I realized I didn't showcase this, and this is the only shade in the palette that is not a duochrome, holochrome, multi-chrome as far as the special shades. This one is a standard shimmer, and it is like a million beautiful pinpoints of stars sparkling all over your eyes, and it's stunning. And when you see it under the lights, you'll see that beautiful sparkle even more. So I can't wait till you guys see all the looks and let me know your favorite. I'm going to just go ahead really quickly and swatch the special shades really quick, and then you'll see I have them all swatched, but I want to just do it live with you. So I'm going to start out with Fairy Tale. I do have one on my hand, which we'll get to, and I'll deepen that up in a minute. But this Fairy Tale one, if you can see here, it looks white kind of in the pan, but no. Now this is flaky. The ones on the top row are a little bit more flaky, and you do need to press them into the skin. So this is Fairy Tale. This is a beautiful shade. Wait till you see. And it's got a pink, a very, very strong pink, as well as kind of like a little bit of a lilac shift to it. So, look at that. I mean, that's some pink right there. And that is what shows mainly when you put this on your eye. I've noticed it really pulls this beautiful, like, look at that. Whew, almost like a fuchsia pink. Like you get, and then if you turn it, you almost get like a silvery look. So like here too, this shade, you see green, and then boom, you get a beautiful pink, but it's a different pink than the pink down here. So pretty. All right, so the next, let me clean my finger off here. The next, it does stain, just so you know. The next shade is this beautiful yellowy, greeny, orange shade called Fallen Star right here. There it is on the finger. This is also a stunning shade, especially up against the purples. Oh, so beautiful. And this one is a bit smoother than this one. So this one is not as flaky. And this is, I just want to get a really nice deep one so you can see. So there you're seeing straight on, you're kind of seeing that yellow. If you turn it, it almost just appears like a translucent, but it is there. And then here, can you see that? You see that green shift coming in. So there's a good picture because you can kind of see the green. It's like a greeny blue. I don't know, but it's really, really, really pretty. All right, next up we have Time Machine. This is the one that is on my eyes. This is the only one in here that is considered a metallic. And here's what it looks like. It's almost like a rose gold shade, really pretty. It goes on forever. I'm going over my bone. This is always my worst swatch when I do this, but this is one of the easiest ones to swatch because it just keeps going and going. So, and look at that. I mean, the sparkle in that shade, absolutely insane and beautiful, just stunning. I mean, there's not a dud in this palette, not one. If there was, I'd tell you. All right, then we're going to the bottom row. So this is called The One. This is probably one of my favorites because I think it's a unique color combo. This is the green to pink shift. This is more of a multi-chrome look. You've got a neon green right there. You've got almost a really bright fuchsia pink, almost like a hot pink. And then you've got that neon green, but then you see you also have sort of like a turquoise type of a green here. So now when I did a look with this, it came across more of the pink is what was coming out. I tried to get pictures. That is the shade that's right here. I'm going to deepen it up so you can see because I was swatching it for something earlier. But when you turn your head is when you're going to see the shift in this one. So it just depends which way you're looking, but look at, I mean, you can see the green, and then boom, you see that beautiful pink shade too. Look at that. And then it's almost like a electrifying green there. So this one I think is one of the multi-chromes. I'm not sure which one, but there's two in here I think are kind of multi-chromes, where you've got multiple colors that are coming out with this one. I almost even see a little bit of like some kind of like a little orangey peach shift in here too. Just a unique one. I don't have anything in my, nothing in my collection like that. So I'm super excited to have that. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a peach shift right there. And then you've got that hot pink, and then you've got that green, and then you almost have like two different colored greens in here too. Moving right along to Blossom. Blossom is a purple shade, as you can see, but again, we have a little bit of green or something in here too. I don't know the description, so let's just swatch it and see what we come up with after we swatch it, what we see. This almost looks like it's got like a grayer base than some of the other ones. Okay, there we go. There's the shift. Do you see it? So it's a different color green. So it's like a purple to a green. But different, you can see the difference right here. With that bright green, this is a more like muted, softer green. And then the purple is quite dominant, but it's kind of like a gray background. Really, really unique. Sorry, I have to keep stopping because my American Bulldog right here, let me just show you, right here. He just keeps whining. He doesn't know what he wants. He barked because he wanted to go out, and then he immediately wanted to come back in. He don't know what he wants. All right, and the last one, which the palette is named after, is Violet Crazy. These bottom ones, by the way, pretty smooth. This one's a little chunky and a little softer, but nothing bad. So this one might be the holochrome too. This one looks like it is. This has like a hot fuchsia as well. Look at that. An orange and a green. I mean, all of them look, okay, they're just so pretty. And I'm interested to see these two next to each other because in the pan, they are close. But, they're very different. So this one's definitely more of a lilac, where this one has that darker shade. And I think it has a darker base to it as well. It has some gold in it too, and green. So there's the green shift. You can kind of see when you put the two greens together like that, this one almost looks like an army green, and this one almost looks blue, but it is like a blue green. And there's something else in here. There's something right there, like that's that gold shift that's coming over it. So here are all of the 6 special shades in here. Really beautiful. Wish I had a flashlight. Let me see if I can find one upstairs. And it's so funny one because it's got like the one that it'll shock somebody and it does all these weird things. But let me just show you with the light, how the light hits it. So I mean, look at that now. So at the bottom, you can really see the dark purple and the lilac, and look at that green with the light hitting that one on the top. But when you take it off, you see the other colors. So really neat looking. I wonder if I could do like half of it with the light. I don't know. I'm just sort of playing with you guys here for a minute. Now that bleaches it out so you can't even see it. Got to go from the bottom. I don't know. I think you guys get the point though. Right there. Look at how beautiful. All right, my friends. So I hope that you're ready to enjoy the tutorials. I know that this one on my lid is going to become a favorite this holiday season for me, for holiday parties, because I think it's absolutely perfect for that. So here it comes. Enjoy the different looks.
To keep it rolling, there's no time to be wasting. I'd just rather move it along. Got both feet, but
I'm excited to get started with this brand new palette. It's by a new indie brand that I had not heard of. I saw literally one review of this on there's some other palettes for this reviews, but not for this one. I saw one other review and I bought it because I loved it. It's by Kryptein Cosmetics. Never heard of them before. And it is the, I think, Violet Crazy. Let me peel this off too, because I'll be using this mirror. All right. So it's got a nice mirror. It's set up. You got here a 12 panner, and it's got a beautiful mix of purples and mattes and shimmers and holochromes and multichromes. And this one is a true like metallic, but it's so special. It's a little bit, they say it's just, oh, it's just a metallic. No, it's not just a metallic. Wait till you see it. So I'm going to do 2 different looks, one on each eye, and then I'll do a final look because I have to play with this more than just one look. I can't just do one look with this one. So let me get a brush right here. I think I'm going to start with this brush. This is a Alamar brush. Also, on my face today, I have the LYS Triple Serum Foundation, and then on my cheeks, I just used, like the bronzer cheek and highlight, I used the new Hourglass, which if you haven't seen my initial review, that is up. And then I just have a little bit of the Danessa Murix Beauty powder, settings powder in pink, on my eyes, under my eyes, and just kind of in the T-zone set. So that is what's already on my face. I'm going to bring you in, and I think we're going to go ahead and start with the shade. Ooh, okay. I think I'm going to do, there's such weird colors in here too, so it's interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to start with Faded. I haven't used this, well, I have used it, but I haven't used it the way I'm going to use it today. So I'm going to use this shade here, and then this shade to deepen it, and then I think we're going to go into Fairy Tale on the top, which has a very strong purple pink shift. I have been using that as an inner corner. I don't know if I used it all over the lid, but it's a lot for the lid, so excuse the hair. It is what it is today. So I'm gonna bring you guys in. We're gonna work on this eye, and we're gonna start with Faded, which is that light purple shade. All right, so picking it up and just patting it down. Usually a lot of times these little pastel shades do need to be like patted and then swirled, because it kind of will take the color a little bit away if you just go right in. But this one's doing pretty good actually. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay. There's so much you can do with this palette. It's insane. I am going in for a couple different dips because I'm just trying to really get it going. The only thing, there is not really like a shade to like blend out the top. So we'll clean up the top after. But, and that's actually very pretty. A little bit dark for me, but it's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and go into that deeper shade, which is called Midnight, this purple, darker purple here, okay? And we're gonna pop that right here in the corner. I'm just gonna do these fast so you guys can see the looks. And I'll take pictures. Hopefully I remember to do that at the end. So really just sort of focusing in this on the outer corner, not really going into the crease with this one. Above the crease, but just like that, okay? So next, this is going to just be a simple look because I just want to keep it easy. I'm going into Fairy Tale. Now, Fairy Tale has a purple, pink, blue shift. You can kind of see it. Look at that. You can kind of see it, and you can see it on the black how it's... So if you go over a color, it's going to transition. It's going to change that color totally. This is flaky, so it's probably better with a finger, but I'm going to try first to press this in so you can see some of it fell. Once you smooth it out, it's really pretty, but it is one of the flakiest shades in here. But it's gorgeous. It has a really pretty pink and lilac shift to it. Sorry, Kat is busy knocking things over because, you know, that's her job. She's one of my little handicap cats that knocks things over all the time. She gets enjoyment out of it. If you like kitty antics too, I do put them up on TikTok and on my Facebook, but I have Facebook on Southern Yankee. I'll link it below, and then that's really pretty. I love that. So I'm going to follow the same thing at the bottom, and then on Instagram, I'm at Southern Yankee 15, and TikTok I'm at Southern Yankee 1215, just so you know. All right, I'm putting that dark midnight shade, that's what it's called, that dark purple right here. And then I'm going in with the faded, which is the lighter purple on the inside. And I'll go underneath that dark purple as well with this. Blend it out a little bit. And I think I'll put a pop of that same shade in the inner corner like we've been doing. Like I've been doing. You guys haven't seen that, but see if I have a little tiny brush. Yes, a pencil brush. So the lid shade I'm using is called Fairy Tale, the one that I just used. And we're going to use Fairy Tale on the inner corner as well. You know, we can actually use a little bit up here just to make it like a cohesive look. You can see it flaked a little, so you just got to be careful with it. Okay, I will be right back with liner and lashes, and I will show you our first look. Okay, friends, here is the first look. Back up a little bit. I think it's really pretty. A lot going on this side, but very pretty. All these looks are going to be pretty dramatic because of the duochromes and stuff. Really beautiful. I'll take kind of some close-ups too, so you guys can take a better look at it.
To keep it rolling, there's no time.
The color Silence, which is a pretty like beigey. It actually still has like a little bit of like a purple tone to it. Surprisingly, it doesn't look like it would, but as you can see, it does. But it's like a beigey with a little, I don't know, just a little bit of a purpley or mauve-y type of a tone to it. It's a little bit of a surprise when you put this one on. This one I do want to blend out the top with a different color, so I just cleaned my brush with my switch. I'm going to go in with the Free Thinker out of my Groovy Garden palette just to blend and brighten that up, just like that. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go back into the shade Midnight that we used. Maybe I can use that same brush here. And this is such a great shade for your outer corner. Okay, got that blended, but now I want it just a little bit darker, just down a little lower. Also, on this side, I did use a purple, it was LOVE was the name of it, eyeliner. It was LOVE Best Dressed Eye Pencil in Majestic Amethyst. I think it was like a dark purple, and I think it came in one of her boxy charms back in the day or something. I don't know. All right. Okay, there we go. Now I want to go in with a completely different shade. I want to go in with Fallen Star, which is this yellow shade, which has like a green, a pink, and a like, I don't know, it's got all kinds of different colors in it. So it's just stunning. So that is what I want to go in with on the lid, which is very contrasting to the color, the purple, and which is what I wanted. I hope it's going to be very bright and different. Yep. So just sort of patting that into the purple spot. I'll bring you guys in a little bit more so you can see, because right now I'm just using the brush, but I may go in for a little bit more with the with my finger here in a minute.
although it picks up pretty good with the brush. This one does. I think it's pretty. If you want like a little softer application, use the brush. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with the dark purple. Just want to get a better blend. And now I'm gonna use my finger, and I'm gonna show you. So you can keep it light like this, or you can go in and really kick it with your finger. Isn't that beautiful? Like little golden stars everywhere on your eyes. No additional product on the brush, just blending what's here. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? All right, taking that same midnight shade, bottom down here, and connecting it to the top. I'm going to take that first shade Silence that we used, and I'm going to, let me clean this brush off because this had the dark shade on it. I'm going to run that along the bottom, and I may put a little bit of that Fallen Star, maybe, on, I might put a little bit of that on the bottom too. We'll see here. So I'm just taking that shade Silence, and I'm blending that out. That's the same shade as you remember. That's right here. We can actually get the edges over that. I'm just going very lightly over that purple. That's pretty. Okay. So next, I am going to take the tip of this in the Fallen Star shade, just a little, and just put a little bit down here. And I think I'll do the same liner, this purple liner. Really pretty, and I'll do that here. I'm just rubbing this along the top, just kind of smushing it in anyway, not being super careful. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of a mess right there. And what do you do when you make a mess? You just fix it. Go back in with the star shade. Not sure I like that on the top, so I'm gonna go back in and just, it's fine if it's kind of under there like that, so it's a little bit more understated. And I went right over that shade. Maybe what I'll do is go in with the purple. Yes. So this is the midnight shade, the purple shadow shade, and I'm just going over the top with it a little bit. And pulling it up. Okay, now I'm going to put some mascara on, and I'll be right back. And here is finished look number 2. And here they are together. So for our final look, I'm going to start with Affectionate right here. And I'm going to put that kind of as our transition shade in the lid. Blend it up. It's a really pretty color. It looks more peachy in the pan when you do it, and then when you put it on your eyes, it's more like a pretty mauve-y shade. Oops. All right, let me get the other eye match. Okay, friends, off camera, I did take that same cream shade and just blended out the edges. But now we're going to go into Heartbeat, which is a little bit of a darker mauve right here. And we're going to go into this shade, which is my fave. So we're going to go, this is Heartbeat. Heartbeat definitely pulls more of that purple mauve in. It's definitely got a stronger leaning. It's a deeper mauve, number one, but it's got a little bit of some kind of purpley shade in here too. Okay, so pretty. Before we do the finishing, we're gonna go on the bottom lid really quickly, and I am gonna use just one more time that dark shade because I think the contrast of these will be really beautiful. So we're gonna go into that shade Midnight, just a little bit on the outer corners here. Sorry if you hear pounding. Robert's upstairs doing something. Cleaning or something. I think he's cleaning cat boxes. Okay, so that's really pretty. So next I'm gonna go with Affectionate. That's the first shade we use, the lightest shade. You can see it on my brush here. And we're gonna put that underneath. It's a very pretty blend of colors together. It's pleasing. These are very easy to work with shades too. This is the first time I've ever bought anything from this brand. I'm very, very impressed. Sort of just trying to get the shape similar. Okay, I think that's good. Now for the fun part. Now I want to go in, but I'm just going to use my finger for this. This is called The One, and let me just get more on my fingers so you can see it. It's so beautiful. It's got purple, green, blue. I'm going to put a little on each eye because I just picked up so much, and you don't really need that much, so I'm just going to share it. We'll clean it up here in a minute. So pretty. Oh, it's so beautiful. Hold on. Okay, just to go back into the crease, we're going back in, oops, with Heartbeat. Clean that crease up just a little, which I'm fine if some of the duochrome goes up there. I kind of like that. Oh, Robert, I think is vacuuming or something. I don't know what's going on. This might end up being a voiceover. Okay, really pretty. So this is a really light one. I am going to go in a little bit with our flat brush with it, the color The One. I know why it's called The One, because it is The One. It is so pretty. And I'm just going to pat a little bit more on here. Pull it up slightly through the crease. Oh, love it so much. I love that this is a light combo. I didn't use like the full dark on it in the outer corner. I think it's so beautiful. All right, friends, I do have a different liner that I wanted to use, this like greeny shade. I don't know if it works. It's called it's a Peel Gel Liner in Forest Green. Let me see if it works. I think it's going through. We'll see. There, and now I'll be right back with lashes. Okay, friends, here's the final look. To finish off the eyes, I just put mascara on. That was it. And then I have a ColourPop liner. This is in the shade Upside Down. Good and Plenty. It's a great one. And then this little, I don't know where this came from. This is it's just called Punk Style by Dragon Ranko. I've never even heard of it. I don't know. It was just pretty. So anyway, here is our final look. I do think this would be beautiful with some lashes. I may put some lashes on. I'll take some photos at the end if I do put some lashes on, just because it's such a dramatic, it's like dramatic but soft, if that makes sense. But so pretty. Now there's a lot of green in it that I don't really, you can kind of see right there. I don't think you're seeing it as well. It's going to depend on like the way that I move my head and where the light hits it, if it shows up green. Hopefully I can get some of that green in some of the photos. That's what I'm hoping. I do need to just put a little bit of highlight on because I have to just touch up my skin. So I'm going to go in with the highlight in here that came in our Hourglass. It's a rose gold highlight, very, very pretty. It looks dark in here, but when you put it on, it's perfect for medium skin tones. So pretty, isn't it? Maybe I'll just take a little of that up in here too. So I didn't put anything up there. Okay, I'm gonna take some final pictures, see if I can get some of that green in there so you guys can see it. And that's it. And then I'll be back at the end with my final thoughts. I'm getting ready for the day. I have a networking dinner tonight for work, and I thought I'd give you guys a bonus look because I mentioned how absolutely spectacular this shade is called Time Machine, and I didn't use it. So I'm going to be using these shades right here today, these three, and creating a look with those so you can see this look. I'm gonna just put it to music and probably do a voiceover on it, so I hope you enjoy. But I'll start off, I'm going in with Silence. I'll put the colors are Silence, Time Machine, and Eternal. So Silence, Time Machine, and Eternal, so you know. All right, so let's go.
To keep it rolling, there's no time to be wasting. I'd just rather move it along. Got both feet but in different waters. I need space more than orders. I'd just rather move it along. I know how you're feeling, 'cause sometimes I do tight. Not tonight, you're gonna hear me. Gon' dance it off goodbye. My love, can we drop this? Our time can't pass us by. This bond makes us stronger just to be together. All I wanna do is crash now when you're spewing facts. Now I know that I am getting better. Crazy when some things seem lazy. I know that I am getting better. I know how you're feeling, 'cause sometimes I do tight. Not tonight, you're gonna hear me. Gonna dance it off goodbye. My love, can we drop this? Our time can't pass us by. This bond makes us stronger just to be just to be together. My love, can we drop this? Our time can't pass us by. This bond makes us stronger just to be together. I love better. Can we drop this? Our time can't pass us by. This bond makes us stronger just to be together.
Okay, friends, welcome back. We're in my living room. I'm in on my lunch break, so I am finishing this video up as well as behind me a trend scent video for my other channel, which if you like fashion, you'll want to check that out. That is called Southern Yankee. All right, so in review of this palette, so pretty. So it's the Violet Crazy. Look, it's like let's clean my mirror up here. Some of the shadows are a little bit flaky. I'm going to show you which ones. I think you probably know, but the top row, these ones are the flaky. This one, and this one. This one I wanted to show you because, gosh, it's so stunning on the eyes. The other thing is the palette leans very cool. So if you don't like cool tones, shadows, or you can see my food right there. I was just eating lunch. But yeah, if you don't like cool tone shadows or they don't work with your skin tone, then you're not going to want to do this. Or you can mix it. Like, I think, in my opinion, you can mix this with, like, if you wanted to use a darker brown in this shade, you absolutely could. And again, if you wanted to use like a warmer purple shade, you could here too. Like, I think you could mix this with other palettes. I do tend to like shades that are a little warmer than this. Like, I would have preferred this to be a dark chocolate versus a gray, but I have neutral skin tone, so I can wear cool or neutral or warm shadows. It's just I tend to like the warmer shadows a little bit better, but this is so beautiful. The looks are all kind of light and sultry and pretty. And again, these ones are a little bit more flaky, but still super easy to work with. And the color combos in here are absolutely stunning. The only thing to also keep in mind is there is not a shade to like blend out the top, which I like, but I have that in so many palettes. I don't need to pay for that, but you do have to dip out if you're going to do that. As far as the packaging, very sleek and professional looking, very much like, I think it's Adept Cosmetics has the same type of packaging. You get 12 beautiful shades in here. There is a good mix. It's like every other one, 6 and 6 of the special shades, and these special shades are all very, very special. They're duochromes, holochromes, multichromes. This one's the only one that's considered like a metallic. This one is a little bit of a surprise. You look at it and it looks like it's white. And you can kind of see because I've dipped in it now. You can see that it does have sort of that pink, purple shift to it. Even this one has a little bit of a purple somehow in there. I don't know how they did it, but whatever, it's beautiful. This one too looked on the eye more pink. You can see it, but it actually has a lot of green in it, so it's just a matter of what way you're going to be. See, there's the pink, and you can see there's the shift. So it depends which way you're looking. Pink and green. Really, really beautiful. And I don't have another color like that, so I'm here for it. Now, it's $59, which is a really good price for 12 shadows from an indie brand. Something like this from Pat McGrath would be $128 or $129. Natasha Denona, she doesn't really do it this size. She does have her middies. They're 15 shades though, so you do get 3 extra shades. They're 65, so it's up in line with like that, and the quality is there. So I would compare it to a Natasha Denona. Price point's not bad at $59, and there are I think there's a lady that has a code. I may have put it in the beginning of the video, I can't remember, but the one lady I did see, she had a discount code, and I don't think it was like 10%, whatever. I'll put it down below so you can get it, because I don't have a code. I think there was only one review on YouTube that I found of this palette, and mine is the second review. So I hope you guys love it and check this brand out. It's called Kryptein Cosmetics. Really great. On here, I mean, for me, if it if it was my brand, I probably would have done something with, like, especially because it's coming out with falls and it's like pansy season, and they have all those beautiful different shades of like mauves and purples and lilacs and lavenders and deep purple, like pansies and violas. I probably would have put them all over here or something. So it's a little bit of a plain packaging, but it's a brand new Indi brand. It's $59, and where they put their money was certainly in their shadows. And these special shades are definitely more expensive to make, and so you're really getting some amazing value. I don't know if you've ever looked at special shades, but sometimes they can range in price for one shadow, for a single shadow. They can be anywhere from like $10 to $25 or so, even higher. I've seen them, but that's probably more the average is in that sort of like $18 to $24 range is where you'll see for one shadow. So to be able to get 6 of them in a palette like this is pretty special, and they are all really beautiful and unique and different. Even these two, I mean, these two are probably the closest in the shades, but even they even are different as well. They're really beautiful, both of them, but they give you a different look on the eye. So I know we didn't play with everything today, but I hope you enjoyed these 4 looks. Everything will be in the description box for you. If I have a code that I can find that somebody else's, I will put it down here for you, and then the link to their website so you can check it out. And they do have a couple different palettes up there now too. There's like 2 or 3 of them. There were other reviews too on the other palettes. It's just this palette, there was just one review that I was able to find. If you find another one, let me know, because I'm always looking for inspiration as well. But I'm so excited that I was able to bring this to you and bring some new fun Indi brands, because we also have some Ensley Rain that we introduced to you guys this year too, which was new for me too, and they are now one of my most favorite brands. And then Odin's Eye is another one that I haven't done in a while. Their holiday palettes should be coming out, and when those Odin's Eye holiday palettes launch, that's an Indi brand that I love. I will be purchasing those as well, and we will be doing that. Leave your comments down below of what your favorite look is that I did out of the 4. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next one. Till then, guys, be blessed and be kind. Bye.